Israel has expressed its commitment to a U.S. proposal to take over Gaza and displace the Palestinian residents, as Washington's top diplomat holds talks in Saudi Arabia on the future of war-torn Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he is committed to U.S. President Donald Trump's plan for the creation of a different Gaza, also promising that after the war there will be neither Hamas nor the Palestinian Authority ruling the region. Israel's Defense Minister Israel Katz said that a special agency would be established for the voluntary departure of Gazans within the Ministry of Defense. Israel's far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich said that Hamas militants must surrender their arms and leave Gaza.
If Hamas refuses this ultimatum, Israel will open the gates of hell, a total, swift and complete conquest of the Gaza Strip, a full halt to aid, no more water, no more electricity, no more fuel. The entire population will be relocated to a designated area, and Israel will immediately begin implementing the migration of Gaza's residents to other countries.
Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who arrived from Israel accompanied by National Security Advisor Mike Waltz and Special West Asia Envoy Steve Witkoff, discussed the Gaza deal with Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The United States has said it is open to a viable alternative to Trump's proposals from the Arab governments. According to Egypt's state-run Al Ahram newspaper, Cairo has developed an alternative plan to rebuild Gaza without forcing Palestinians out of the Strip. The proposal calls for establishing secure areas within Gaza where Palestinians can live initially, while Egyptian and international construction firms remove and rehabilitate the Strip's infrastructure. Egypt's alternative vision for Gaza's reconstruction is centered around three crucial parts. In the first component, Egypt proposes to create a new governing body for Gaza, separate from Hamas and the Palestinian Authority, to ensure that a neutral leadership oversees the rebuilding procedure. The second part then calls for a Palestinian police force composed of former PA officers who remained in Gaza after Hamas took control in 2007. The police force would be supported by Egyptian and Western trained forces. The third component talks about a phased reconstruction strategy under which Gaza's rebuilding procedure would take place in 3 phases over 5 years, starting with the creation of safe zones equipped with mobile housing shelters and humanitarian aid. Arab nations are also set to discuss Egypt's proposal at a high-level meeting in Riyadh this week. France and Germany have already expressed their support for Arab-led efforts. Furthermore, Jordan's King Abdullah II asserted he was against forcing Palestinians out of the Gaza Strip and said a two-state solution was the only way towards peace.
Both displacement in Gaza and the West Bank and reconstruction of Gaza without displacement. I stress the importance of working to reduce escalation in the West Bank and that a just and comprehensive peace based on the two-state solution is the only way to achieve stability in the region.
Meanwhile, Israel is expecting to receive the bodies of 4 hostages from Hamas on Thursday under the provisions of the first stage of an ongoing ceasefire deal. The IDF has already begun preparations for their return. So far, 19 Israeli and 5 Thai hostages have been released, while 73 are still in captivity, around half of whom have been declared dead in absentia by Israeli authorities. According to a poll aired on Israel's Channel 12, 61% of Israelis support continuing with the hostage deal's second phase, while 26% oppose phase 2 and instead prefer returning to war. 13% say they are unsure. The survey polled 501 Israelis above the age of 18, and there is a 4.4% margin of error.